I'm Ishna Savdati. I am currently a student at NID Ahmedabad. I'm in my second year. I'm in the furniture and interior design discipline. I took my exam in 2023 and I was Air 1. From when I was young, I loved playing with like modeling clay. I loved embroidery, stitching. I just basically love to work with a lot of materials and just work with my hands. I love to sketch as well. So with all of that, I decided to pursue a career in design where I would be able to like explore with I don't know, the medium and things like that. And hence why I decided to choose a creative career. My mom pursued architecture, and because she was there, she knew a lot of people who are in the creative field. So even when I kind of doubted whether or not to pursue it as a career, she kind of pushed me into it and told me to go for a design career because of her background in architecture. I definitely did feel very frustrated in between, especially when I would look at other people's work and I would feel like this gap between mine and other people's work. And I was trying to get to a place where I was satisfied with it. So it definitely took a lot of practice, a lot of everyday choosing to do that work and practice over and over again until I was satisfied with it. That is how I overcome came my insecurities with my work. So I'm definitely happy in NID, and I'm really happy with even the discipline that I've chosen. So I am in furniture and interior design. We work a lot with materials and things like that, and I love experimenting with these different materials, with wood, with metal, and I'm able to do the things that I love to do even when I was a kid with the weaving and just working with a lot of different materials. So I'm definitely very happy where I am. Okay, so for my first round, for the aptitude especially, I did mostly the material on DQ Edge. I went through a lot of it. I would go down on Wikipedia spirals where I would just learn a lot of different aspects of GK. Also for like the sketching round, I would just do a lot of past year questions, past year papers. I would try and kind of critique my work myself by putting it on Edge as by putting it on the website, and I would also try and critique other people's work. I would show it to faculty, try and get critique from them, and then really work on it. That process of thinking reflectively really helped hone my skills and work have more creative outputs to each question. I mostly came a lot to the center. I would spend a lot of time here just playing with different materials, figuring out how to solve different past year papers, and just going through the entire design process every single time for each past year paper and getting feedback and critique from my peers as well as from the faculty here. I mean, I mostly did a lot of past year papers. I tried to think very critically about my own work, mostly trying to look for different ways I could better it, looking for inspiration on the web and from my peers' work, and seeing how I could kind of incorporate that into my own work. So for managing my time, I would first I would kind of thumbnail out each of the questions first and try and kind of think of a creative idea for each of them, just in the corner a little bit. And then after that, I would go back in and I would sketch it out in detail. Since once I've already gotten the ideas, like the basic idea of it, as I would be able to go back and add more to it when I was detailing it out. And as well, since while I was detailing out other questions, sometimes I got ideas for the other ones. So it really helped me figure out the process of answering those questions within the stipulated time. I would say, like, I would always do like the basic idea of it first, and later on, I would add more details as and when I got more ideas. I would never finish. I would say that it's completely finished. There's always more I could add to it, and more details I could sketch out into it. So I would do like an overall layouting of all of them, and then go back and add in more details and things like that. Material handling is mostly just a lot of practice papers, and just working with different materials, learning how to use different materials since they could give us any possible material. So learning to work with those and use those skills in the past year questions when I'm solving them, and in general looking at how other people also attempted those questions. When I came here to DQ Labs, on Sundays, I would work with a lot of my peers on those Sundays and spend the entire day doing the entire past year paper every single Sunday. So doing that really helped prepare me for time management, for creative thinking and problem solving, everything. I would say just look at a lot of, I don't know, movies, videos, artwork, anything that can give you any sort of inspiration, looking at products existing in the market, and just keeping yourself very open to all, to the outside world, to different designers and their thinking and their portfolios. Just keeping a very large, just trying to absorb as much as you can from all your resources, I would say. Okay, so for the college application process, like when I was applying to many different colleges, the faculty here really helped me kind of choose which ones to go for, which ones I should. Since a lot of them had visited these colleges as well and they knew a lot about them, they really helped me get information and data about these colleges and helped me pick which ones I wanted to finally write the exams for and which ones I should keep. As like my fallback in case things didn't work out. So they really helped me in the decision making process of all of these things. So the faculty here gave me a lot of critique and advice on how I should go about um, preparing for the exam, with tips of their own, things to look out for, and in general, food for thought and how I can uh, better my creative output, or better the way that I think, or better just my sketching skills.